Welcome to the garden. Grapevine, very successful. I've eaten a lot of leaves off of it. If you're curious, grape leaves don't taste really great, but they do taste good when combined with other things. They taste okay. I don't know what their nutritional value is either. We've gotten rain this past week, and I had gotten lazy. I quit doing anything in the garden because it had gotten so dry. The only thing I could do was water a few things and hope for the best. So now I've got cosmos coming up everywhere. Here's the mullein. I should pick those flowers, but I haven't. The last couple of years that I've made mullein flower oil for eardrops, it's just gotten thrown out. We haven't needed it. It's hard to put in the work if it doesn't get used, you know? I think with the rain, the apple cedar rust has become active again. I'm looking at my apple tree here. Those rusty spots, that's the literally rust. That's why it's called rust. In spite of all the rain we've gotten, the wee pond has not filled up. I have new lights, solar lights. They're really pretty at night. The canna lilies have transplanted really well. They're doing good. I'm thinking next year I might do a lot of zinnias through here too, but I'll have to fight with the mugwort, of course. Oh, there's a ladybug. I need her to get on the inside. I took the cover off of this last week and found that there was a lot of aphids in there. That's why I'm thinking I need to see if I can get that ladybug to go inside. I sprayed everything with soapy water. And of course that helps a lot. And it was natural soap, so it's not very toxic. But I'm wondering if I can get this girl to go inside. Can you come with me? I think I might have done it. Y'all, I think I might have done it. What are you doing, kitten? Another thing I did was I reversed this mesh when I turned it around. When I put it back on, I turned it around so the rings can go over the fence posts because it kept getting blown off or pushed off. I've been pretty consistent putting urine water as a perimeter guard. So I think the deer have eased off for now because this guy would have been destroyed otherwise. So I'm happy he's finally getting to grow. I planted some tomatoes a few weeks ago. They're doing all right. I watered them in at first so that they could really get a good grow on. And they're doing all right now. But of course, I think we've got a few more days of rain and then it's going to get dry again. But something I discovered here, this stupid weed keeps coming back. See, that's what I've not been doing. I got lazy during the dry period and quit weeding. But I discovered that in our mustard patch, you remember the mustard greens that grew up? We've got a new batch of mustard coming up. I also have I think half a pound of mustard seeds. I finally processed them, broke the hulls off of them, and shook them all down, and I used a bed sheet to do this. And yeah, got a bunch of mustard seeds. Here's another wild grapevine. They do come up a lot of different places. What I've been doing lately with things that are growing where I don't want them is I've started using just the leaves as mulch. Just strip the leaves and it becomes mulch. Brown-eyed Susans. Overly friendly asparagus. Future site of a future site of a fig tree. The Chinese yams have been, I pulled them up pretty early on, so they've started to come back, but I think with the rain now, they'll probably come back a little stronger. We still have asparagus developing here and here. I think, let's see. There's the raspberry, the one that I've been feeding coffee grounds, and it really is starting to progress. That makes me happy. And I'm thinking that's going to be the other fig tree over there along this row. And then here's the shadberry or the serviceberry that will not die. And I'm glad that he's still here. Now that I know he's an apple, I can spray him appropriately. More very friendly asparagus. And one that has died. I don't know if that's like a problem or if that's just what happens this time of year. Pretty purple crepe myrtle. Crepe myrtle that I need to trim back. I need to trim all this back, I guess is what I'm saying. So let's wrap up here with this beauty. With the with moving these over to next to the driveway, I anticipate getting more flowers. Here they're close to the house. They're only about 5 or 6 feet from the house, so they get afternoon shade, and I think they really prefer to get more sunlight. Oh, I forgot to go over the watermelon. The watermelon vine's finally growing. It's the end of July. I think we still have time to get watermelons. I hope. But yeah, I think going forward, instead of trying to cut down the trees, I'm just gonna use their leaves. Oh shit, we have white flies. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to curse. Rosemary's still doing well. Chicory's still hanging in there, even through the heat. It survived. Kitten stalking. Pokeweed right there is also doing nicely. It's much smaller than in previous years. It got a slow start because the mustard greens shadowed it for the first part of the season. So that usually it would just be towering like the elderberry back there, and it's not this year. It's very interesting. I anticipate I will have a lot more poke salad greens come spring. Oh yeah, the elderberries. I've got my bucket of elderberries all filled up. So the rest of those are just going to go to the birds, but I haven't seen many birds. So I hope that they spread those seeds. Anyway, so here's back at the beginning of the garden. Take one quick pan around. All right. Thanks for joining me today. Be well.